2-tick input, which I don't actually have so manual. It goes like that. That would then send a signal through here. Each of these segments holds 8 bits. The torches would go here, like this. Not quite. Like that. It would. This is how you make it end. It's quite simple. And you expand. You get to add another segment of 8 bits by using this, which allows it to synchronize so that there's a 2-tick delay here so that it keeps everything synchronized, which I tried it with 1 bit. Yes, in theory it should work. For some reason I couldn't get it to work and it always caused stuttering. So I fixed it by just making it 2 bits, and now it's all completely synchronous. It's going to add 2 ticks of a delay in total for each segment added, but they will be still 2 ticks apart because this extra repeater accounts for this delay. And this is stackable 2 wide, 3 tall, literally infinite. Just hook these together. Yeah, so 2 wide stackable, as you can see, and 3 tall stackable, which, when you're actually copying it, is a bit difficult because, as you can see, it's 4 tall, even though it stacks 3 tall. So you can't exactly copy the whole thing and paste it. You have to kind of create one layer and then stack this down, and then stack this down, and then stack that, stack, 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 separately so that it actually works. But it does work. It's a little annoying, but it is really good. My favorite part about it is it just straight up looks like it's a storage unit. It doesn't even, it doesn't entirely look redstone, it just looks like a real computer storage unit. And the way I have it set up to be all synchronous throughout the entire array that I have here, and be nice and quick and compact, is walls, add 2-tick repeaters here, and 1-tick repeaters here. That allows it to go, each segment to go up decent bit, each of these slices to go up a decent bit. Walls makes all this synchronized, and the 2-ticks obviously acts like a 2-tick generator. And then these 1-ticks wouldn't upset the 2-tick duration. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. For an example of it in use, right here I have one, and this is just it moving all along. All activates and it all just comes across like that. Yep. It's infinitely expandable, but I personally like this size for no apparent reason. 17 by 17, and that ends up storing 17 by 17 with 4 segments each, ends up storing about 9,248 bits, which is, well, 1,156 bytes, or 1.1 kilobyte, all in this, which is really good in some circumstances, but it's not as easily usable considering it's all serial and no specific activation. You could obviously have a different activation for each one of these strips, and then you'd have a serial input for each of these, which would be fine. And it does indeed work for that. It's also really good for large scale, like huge scale serial inputs like this. But yeah.